Kim Kardashian's worst fear has come true. Her daughter North West won't come back to her after seeing her father Kanye West and his new partner Bianca Censori. Kim, as you would guess, didn't take this well. In fact, she became quite angry with North, Kanye, and Bianca because she was constantly afraid of this. He knows Kanye West is aware of his limits as a parent, particularly in relation to his custodian rights. He has attempted to persuade North to go back to his mother, but she refuses to go. But precisely what took. More importantly, what did Kim Kardashian say about this whole thing? And why doesn't North want to leave Kanye West and his wife Bianca Censori? We are going to share all of this in today's video, so be sure to watch through to the very end to ensure you don't miss a single juicy details. Remember to subscribe to my channel as well so you can watch every celebrity drama as it happens. Let's go back to the beginning of the whole thing now. As he collaborates with Taeyu Sign on his upcoming album, Kanye West and his wife Bianca Censori are now in Saudi Arabia. As is well known, Kanye regularly selects unique locations to concentrate on his musical compositions. This time, he has opted to create in Saudi Arabia's deserts. He claims to have designed a workspace for himself that combines opulence with the bare beauty of the outdoors. Recently, a few close friends of his have posted some images of his retreat, claiming that he turned it into a creative haven complete with an advanced outdoor studio and an infinity pool for his upcoming album. His daughter North paid him a visit in Saudi Arabia while he was working on his album, and they had a few amazing days together. In Dubai, they were spotted together. They were even photographed by someone who wrote, "Just casually rode the escalator next to Kanye and North at the Dubai Mall," in the caption of the image. Bianca Censori was hanging out with several Pauls at the same time, but she was unable to join them that particular day. But when it was time to head north, she balked, which infuriated Kim much. Although divorces may be difficult for children, as we all know, North seems to have found the entire process particularly difficult because she is quite close to her father. It was often stated that Kim Kardashian loved spending a lot of time with her dad, even when she and Kanye were still together. Following the divorce, Kim was granted sole custody of the children, though Kanye is occasionally allowed to see them. We can say that the kids always appreciate spending time with their father, even though I'm not sure how often they get to see him because he travels a lot. But Kim isn't at all fond of this reality, especially as the kids frequently express their want to spend more time with their father. Kardashian's situation is made worse by the fact that the children are speaking to her and in public about this. Kim is constantly concerned about how she is portrayed in the media, which is why this is so terrible for her. She will also face severe criticism if her children tell the media that they are unhappy with their circumstances. Kim also constantly aspires to present herself in the media as an exemplary mother because of this. She has been saying for years how difficult it is to be a good parent, that she is there for the kids no matter what, and that she would do anything for them. But as of a few weeks ago, a Kardashian insider made public the fact that Kim is gone 9 of the time and the kids essentially spend the majority of their time with nannies. Since Kim has consistently misled her audience, it is understandable that this caused a major jolt in the media. While she is not raising her children entirely on her own, she is benefiting from the services of all the nannies. The fact that Kanye West has always desired greater time spent with his children just serves to exacerbate the whole scenario. Furthermore, things would typically be better here because Kim is essentially absent most of the time. To provide the kids with a male role model, Kim chose to hire a male nanny, rather than allow Kanye more time with his children. And once more, this sparked a great deal of controversy in the community. Many people harshly criticized Kim for not allowing Kanye to spend more time with his children. Many fans began speculating as to why that would be the case. And one such notion was that Kim is afraid of negative publicity in addition to the possibility that all of the kids will choose to live with Kanye West and his new wife Bianca Censori. Kim has never liked Bianca and has always had a major issue with her. This is evident in the several instances in which Kim publicly harassed her and even went so far as to inform the world that Kanye was only seeking a less expensive version of Kim and someone who bore a striking resemblance to her. At first, Kim was so afraid that the kids would prefer her new stepmother over her that she even attempted to prevent Kanye from letting them see Bianca. Kim knew people would call her a hypocrite, but she did nothing to stop it. Nevertheless, she couldn't do anything because she also let her ex-boyfriend Pete Davidson see the children. According to the source, Kim was still attempting to take action behind the scenes, but the legal route proved unhelpful and the kids were given permission to meet Bianca, which turned out precisely as Kim had expected. North and Bianca grew close quite fast, and they now appeared to be very close whenever they are pictured together. For instance, they were spotted holding hands and strolling closely to one another on Kanye's birthday. Additionally, they were spotted up close once again during the Universal Studio Tour. There have been several instances like this over the next 2 months, and Kim was motivated by them. The fact that North would only talk about how awesome Bianca is and how much she was looking forward to spending time with her again after they had spent time together each time she returned home only served to infuriate her further. Kim finally broke down and disclosed that North talks about her father a lot in a recent episode of the Kardashians. North told me the other day, "Dad is the best. He has it all figured out," she stated with precision. Everything about him is ID. He lives in an apartment, lacks security, a chef, a nanny, and other necessities. When Kim confides in Kourtney about her issues in the episode, Kourtney listens to her even though they don't always get along. Kourtney tells Kim that she is going through a similar situation with her ex-husband Scott Dick, and that Kim is not to blame. Fans, on the other hand, disagree, believing that Kim could have avoided this by just being more involved in her children's lives. Sure, they have all the glitz and celebrity and, well, pretty much everything they could ask for when they are with Kim. They don't really get to spend time with her, though, at the same time. Conversely, throughout their time with Kanye, he goes above and above to demonstrate to them what a typical life entails. This is a result of Kanye's belief that his children shouldn't be too spoiled because he feels that if they always get their wish, it will ruin them. Thus, he cooks with them. He doesn't have a nanny, and most importantly, he genuinely spends time with them. I'm not an expert on child rearing, but I'm rather certain that being present for your kids comes first and matters far more than the stuff you purchase them or their material prosperity. People backed Kanye once that was leaked, and Kim reacted right away since she saw she was coming across as the terrible mom. She sobbed out to side Kanye over not having all of these items as their children's safety is crucial. According to a report published in the Daily Mail, Kim said that Kanye lacks security, endangering the lives of their children because they are well known and should be kept safe. Now Bianca, in particular, responded quickly and claimed that she had put Kanye in a lot of difficulty by releasing that episode of the Kardashians. Not because he receives negative press, but rather because he is suddenly the one in risk. This episode, according to Bianca, shouldn't have broadcast as it put Kanye in danger. She went on to say that Kanye wanted to live a modest life following the divorce, which is why he didn't have a chef or security and instead lived in an apartment. He consequently believed that he was not in need of any of these items. But now that the show is on, he had to make that shift. He now has security and lives with her in a private home. He doesn't need a chef or nanny, thus he still doesn't have either. Furthermore, he desires to interact with the children if they are present. Bianca continued to criticize Kim, telling her to shut talking and calling it foolish of her to bring up such topics. Now, I'd really like to know what you think about this whole thing. Which parent should the kids reside with, Kanye or Kim? In your opinion. More importantly, what are your thoughts on Bianca's statements? I'd appreciate hearing from you in the comments section. Until then, thanks for watching and see you soon.